According to Shipping Wonders of the World, the transport of armies by water was customary from the earliest days. Many of the great conquests were made possible only by sea power, and many campaigns failed because this principle was not properly understood. Written in 1936, never were truer words spoken than during Operation Overlord in 1944. Before 1891, Portsmouth was the trooping port for the British Army, but the service was a nuisance, and the London and South Western Railway was willing to offer facilities in Southampton docks. During World War I, the work of troopships solved problems that had never before arisen on so large a scale, and the experience established Southampton as the British Army trooping port. In the Second World War, the film shows elements of the British Expeditionary Force, BEF, awaiting transport to France at the beginning of the Phoney War in 1939. These were the same troops that would later be thankfully rescued from the beach at Dunkirk in 1940. Leading the column of British cruiser tanks, the brand new Mark IVs were shipped straight from the factory, sometimes with parts and fittings missing. The crews did not have time to be properly trained, and the first engagements turned out badly for the British units. With the retreat to Dunkirk, about 100 of these tanks were left, some sabotaged and unrepairable, others intact that fell into enemy hands. The mainstay of the British Army was the smaller tank seen in the film, the Mark V, which equipped 7 Royal Armoured Corps divisional regiments. Wartime operations proved disastrous against equally fast and much better armed tanks. The design of these tanks showed the British Army link with cavalry tactics of the past, based on the principle of quick fire and movement, which proved no match for the battle-hardened blitzkrieg tanks of the enemy. Of around 400, only 6 Mark V tanks made it back from France. During World War II, these same berths at Southampton were to provide the springboard for Operation Overlord and the liberation of Europe.